Whoever you are watching this video right now,
I have 100% faith you can make this chicken parmesan just as good as I did. It's easy. Let's not waste any time. I know you just want to see me hit that fridge anyway. Now let's go!
first things first, grab your chicken and put it in a Ziploc bag and begin to pound. Focusing on that thick end of the chicken and flip and keep pounding.
We do this to make the chicken all one thickness. Same thickness means it cooks evenly, means every bite is juicy and tender, just like you.
Here I've got some all-purpose flour with some garlic powder, onion powder, and black pepper. Onion powder and garlic powder certainly isn't traditional, but it's definitely not gonna be bad. Next up, just some whole eggs. Simple, just whisk it up. And finally, some panko breadcrumbs mixed with thyme. Now I'm sure panko breadcrumbs are not traditional either, but ask any chef out there which breadcrumb they prefer, and it's always panko. These breadcrumbs are actually made by electrocuting the bread, and they're the lightest, crispiest, best breadcrumbs out there. Chicken goes first in the flour, coat that up nicely, and then just kind of tap off that excess. Next, into the egg, same deal. Make sure that egg is everywhere, and you can kind of brush some off the side like that. God, this is so hard. Filming alone is just, it's not easy, guys. Now panko. With the panko, you want to put some breadcrumbs on top, like so, and then with your palm, just really press it in, and that's gonna help it really stick and stay. And do that pressing on both sides. By the way, the thyme that's in here is gonna add a really great floral note. I love it in chicken parmesan. Medium heat pan down, and we're gonna add like a comical, very generous Italian amount of olive oil. You could use another oil, of course, but it just feels right using olive oil for Italian food. Drop that chicken, listen to that thyme pop. So while this chicken cooks, let's talk about marinara for a second. If you have time to make it yourself, that's awesome, but in 2021, store-bought marinara rocks. Here's a brand I really love, made with San Marzano tomatoes. That's always something to look for when choosing marinara. And I always just read the ingredients. Look, San Marzano tomatoes, tomato puree, salt, onions, extra virgin olive oil, salt, basil, white pepper, black pepper. When the ingredients are that simple, you know it's gonna be great. So after about 2 minutes, just have a peek. We're just about there. Okay, 2.5 minutes, flip, and we'll do the same on the other side. God, that's gorgeous. Okay, now onto a rack. I'm gonna immediately hit these with some flaky salt, and now we're going in with the Parmigiano Reggiano. Not to be confused with Parmesan. Make sure the label says Parmigiano Reggiano. That's a combination of the regions where this cheese is made in Italy. And then you know it's the good stuff. So just douse these, man. Now just rain down that Parmesan as much as you like. I love Parmesan, so I'm doing a lot. I mean, the dish is called chicken Parmesan, right? Now that beautiful San Marzano marinara, which I've warmed up, aim for the middle section. Now here I have a mix of fresh mozzarella and low moisture mozzarella. I'll explain more on that in a second. Put as much cheese as you like. Now straight into a 400-degree oven. So as much as I love fresh mozzarella, it's got a super high water content, right? By combining it with low moisture mozzarella, we're hopefully gonna get that bubbly browning on top like you would see on a typical pizza. Does it make sense? Does it? Chicken's been in the oven for 3 minutes. Now I'm gonna kick the broiler on so we can get that top nice and bubbly. So just about 3 minutes in the broiler, and that worked out exactly as I hoped. Nice bubbly cheese. Now just finish with some basil leaves or parsley or whatever you like. Let's go for a little taste. Yep.
As always, that's a 10 out of 10, my friends. Until next time, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and you know I love you and I'm out.